Jim, what were your thoughts on tonight?
That old cliche, a game of two halves, I think, just about sums it up. First half I thought the boys were excellent. We controlled the game for large periods in the opening 45, which obviously, we would all expect, with us being the Premier League team. And, we done everything that we spoke about prior to the game in terms of getting the ball wide and getting crosses in the box. We knew how congested the middle of the pitch was going to be. And yeah, I thought we'd done that well. We created two or three good opportunities other than the goal. The goal was really well worked. Terrific corner from McAllister, good header from Obika. But then second half, it was disappointing. There's no getting away from it. We stopped playing. We stopped doing everything that worked in the first half. But I have to give credit to Morton in terms of the way they went about things in the second 45. They really got at us, they got up in our faces, they didn't allow us that time on the ball, they pressed us a little bit higher. They turned everything in behind and forced us back toward our own goal, and they made life really, really difficult for us. The goal is disappointing from my point of view. You don't mind losing well-worked goals or a good strike from 15-20 yards, whatever, but the goal is really poor. We have to deal with that situation a lot better. I don't think Jack Annick has had a great deal to do other than pick that one out of the back of the net. But I think probably without looking for excuses, I think you've seen a bit of fatigue setting in. The lads have only had half a dozen training sessions in the last 4 weeks, so there is a lot of things that we need to do better. There's no doubt about that. We tried to make changes to freshen things up, to try and get minutes into people's legs because, like I said, not enough have played of late. But look, we're sitting top of the group. We know what we have to do Saturday. We've got to go to Queen's Park and we've got to win the game. If we do that, then we top the group and we qualify, and that is ultimately everybody's aim before the ball's kicked.
Yeah, that's obviously the most important thing to remember, is that it's still very much in our hands.
Yeah, no, it is. Look, I mean, it was a disappointing second half, and we know we can do better. But I am going to give the players the benefit of the doubt in terms of what lack of training we've done in recent weeks. We had a really energy-sapping game on Friday night against Dundee United. Not had a great deal of time to recover, and then obviously we've got to go again this Saturday. So we're going to have to look after the boys and prepare them as best we can for that one. But of course, we're looking forward to Saturday. We're heavy favourites going into it, and rightly so. And I think that if we can replicate what we've done in the first half here, but do it for 90 minutes on Saturday, then I think we should win the game.
Ethan Errolhon came off at half time. Was that a sort of a tactical thing, or was there any sort of injury problems?
Ethan is a young lad, and he played 90 minutes obviously on Friday, and we're just trying to protect the group as best we can. We have constant discussions with the sports science team and the medical team about fatigue setting in, because the last thing we want is for guys to pick up injuries, especially a player as important to us as Ethan. And Conor McCarthy came off there late on in the game with a tight groin. We hope that's not going to be anything major, but this is something that we need to be wary of over the next couple of weeks. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 weeks to get the lads back to that kind of fitness levels they had prior to the whole COVID dilemma. And we just need to try and protect them and wrap 1 or 2 of them up in cotton wool. But hopefully we won't have any injuries tomorrow, and we'll be okay and good to go on Saturday.
Jim, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, James.